Hi, class 11th. We were doing compound and multiple angles, in which we discussed the formulas like sine A plus B as sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. Then we discussed sine A minus B as sine A cos B minus cos A sine B. Then we had discussed cos A plus B as cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. Then we discussed cos A minus B as cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. We told you in sin A plus B we'll always get the combination of sin and cos. In cos A plus B or cos A minus B we'll always get the combinations of cos sin, and the signs in between will be the opposite. Like in case of sin A plus B, plus will remain between the combination. In sin A minus B, minus will remain between the combination. But in cos A plus B, between the combination of cos sin, minus will become. And if it is cos A minus B, then it will become plus. Then we had discussed tan A plus B as tan A plus tan B upon 1 minus tan A tan B, if you remember. Then we had discussed also many other formulas about cot A plus B, cot A minus B. We had discussed sin A plus B into sin A minus B as sin square A minus cos sin square B, and so on. We had discussed. Now we will discuss, like today, tan A plus B is equal to tan A plus tan B upon 1 minus tan A tan B. This is the formula for tan A plus B. Let's see what is the formula for tan A minus B. It's exactly the same, except there's a minus on in the numerator, that is tan A minus tan B in the numerator, and in the denominator it is 1 plus tan A tan B. 1 plus tan A tan B. Also, if I multiply, like I had done sin A plus B into sin A minus B as sin square A minus sin square B, similarly we multiply these two, like tan A plus B into tan A minus B, what will we get? We will get multiplication of the right hand side. Tan A plus B into tan A minus B will be tan square A minus tan square b. If you multiply both the numerator, one is tan a plus tan b, the other numerator is tan a minus tan b. So tan a plus tan b into tan a minus tan b will give us tan square a minus tan square b. In the denominator, I have 1 minus tan a tan b, 1 plus tan a tan b. Again, this a square minus b square formula. So 1 minus tan square a and tan square b. This is the formula which you must also learn. Just a minute. Okay. Okay. Tan a plus b into tan a minus b is tan square a minus tan square b upon 1 minus tan square a into tan square b. So tan a plus b into tan a minus b is tan square a minus tan square b upon 1 minus 10 square A, 10 square B. Okay, one more formula in this I have to discuss with you. This is, let's say this. Now next is 1045 plus A. Instead of A or B, I have taken one angle as 45, one angle as B. Again 10A plus B will be 1045 plus 10A upon 1 minus 1045 and 10A. So this will 1045 value is 1045 is 1 plus 10A upon 1 minus 10A. 1045 plus A. Please remember, if I get 1 somewhere, if I get 1 plus 10A upon 1 minus 10A, it always can be written as 1045 plus A. Both ways it is true. Left to right, right to left. We could do that also. 1045 plus A is equal to 1 plus 10A upon 1 minus 10A. But if I see somewhere 1 plus 10A upon 1 minus 10A, then I can always write it as 1045 plus A. Similarly, let us see in negative 1045 minus A. It will be again 1045 minus 10A upon 1 plus 1045 and 10A. So it will become what? 1045 minus A will become 1 minus 10A upon 1 plus 10A. So again the same thing, if I see somewhere 1 minus 10A upon 1 plus 10A, I can always write it as 1045 minus A. If you remember, we had discussed till 10A plus B, and I think maybe 10A plus B plus C also I had discussed. But if we had not discussed, then we are going to discuss a general formula for 10. That is, we can write as many terms as we like. 10A plus B plus C plus D plus E, this is for 10. Similarly, there is a formula for sine also and cos also, but this is very important. 10A plus B plus C plus D plus E as many times as you want. The general formula is, in the numerator we get S1 minus S3 plus S5 minus S7 plus so on. In the denominator we get 1 minus S2 plus S4 minus S6 plus. Now I'll explain it to you. What does S1 means, what does S2 means, what does S3 means, what does S4 means. S1 is the sum of tens taken once at a time. Once at a time. S2 is sum of the product, sum of the product sum of the product of sum of the product of two tens, two tens, two tens, TANS, tens taken at a time, taken at a time. I'll explain you further at a time also. Similarly, S3 means sum of the product, sum of the product of tangents of three tangents tens taken at a time. Similarly, S4 means the combination multiples of four tens taken one at a time. S5 means five taken at a time, sum of multiples of five tangents taken at a time. Like if it is, for example, let's take one example, 10a plus b plus c. Only three angles are there, three angles there. So S1 minus S3, because there is no question of S4. S4 means what? S4 means four tangents taken together, but only three are there. That how can I take four? How can I take 4 or how can I take 5? So S1 minus S3. And in denominator only 1 minus S2. Why? Because again 4 is coming here. In the numerator 5 was there when only 3 are there. How can I take the product of 5 tangents together? S1 means 10A plus 10B plus 10C. That means we have taken 110 at a time. 110 at a time. There are three tens, A, B, and C. So we have taken the sum of 110 taken at a time. S1 is 10A plus 10B plus 10C. When I say S2, so there are three there. There are three A, B, C are there. So what I'll do is two at a time. 10A, 10B, then 10A, 10C, and then 10B and 10C. Product of two 10 angles taken at a time. 10A into 10B, 10A into 10C, 10B into 10C. There is no possibility of any other. There is no possibility of any other because AB, AC, BC. Anything else will repeat itself. 10A, 10B, 10B, 10A, one and the same thing. 10A, 10C or 10C, 10A is the same thing. 10B, 10C or 10C, 10B will be one and the same thing. So what you do is that the total number are 3 out of 3, you have to take 2. 3C2. 3C2 factorial 3 upon factorial 2 and 3 minus 2 factorial 1. So only 3 possible combinations are there because out of the total values of angles are 3 ABC. Out of that I have to take 2 at a time. So how many combinations are possible? 3 combinations are possible. If 3 and if I have to take 3 out of 3, then only one possibility is there. S3 is what? 10A, 10B, and 10C. This is the only possibility. We have taken all the three together. So there is no other possibility. So what do we write? 10A plus B plus C will be 10A plus B plus C will be equal to 10A plus 10B plus 10C as S1. In the numerator, all our odd subscripts are there. S1, S3, S5, and then 3 at a time. So 10A, 10B, and 10C. upon what will I get? 1 minus S2, 1 minus S2. So I will get 10A, 10B plus 10B, 10C, 10B, 10C, and then 10A and 10C. So this is one of the formulas for 10A plus 10B plus 10C. Suppose I make it 4. Instead of A plus B plus C, if it becomes also D. Suppose it becomes D, then what will happen? Suppose it becomes D, then what will happen? If suppose I make it 10A plus B plus C plus D, then what will happen? I'll show you that also. Then again in the numerator, S1 minus S3 and plus S5. Now, is it possible to have 5 when only 4 are there? So it is not possible. So, and then 1 minus S2 plus S4. S4 are possible because if I write after this minus S6, the 6 is not possible. So these two are not possible. S5 and S6 are not possible. It cannot go beyond 4. 4 is the highest. So, of course, S1 will be the same. S1 is the same. S3 will be 3 taken at a time. 3 taken at a time. The sum of the product of 3 tangents taken at a time. So, what are the possibilities? Out of 4, you have to take 3. 4C3. Factorial 4. Factorial 3. Factorial 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, 1. So 4 possibilities will be there. 4 possibilities will be there. If we are going to take out of 4, 3. If I take out of 4, 3, and what are the possibilities? What are the possibilities? Let us see. What are the possibilities? Let us see. S3. So 10A, 10B, 10C, first possibility. I have taken ABC, then I will take 10A, 10B, and 10D. Okay, this is the possibility. Then I will take 10B, 10C, and 10D possibility. Sorry. Okay, 10D, BCD, ACD, ACD has not come. So plus 10A, 10C, and 10D. So what are the combinations we have got? Let us see. ABC is there, ABD is there, BCD is there, and ACD is there. There is no other combination. There is not possible. ABC, ABD, BCD, ACD. We said only 4 are possible. Only 4 are possible. So this is 4. Now let us see S2. S2 means 4C2. Out of 4 possible given numbers, you make two combinations. So factorial 4, factorial 2, factorial 2. 4 minus 2, then factorial. It will be left 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2, 1. So 6 possible combinations will be there. 6 possible combinations will be there, S2. And those will be 10A, 10B, 10A, 10B, 10A, 10C, 10A, 10C, 10A, 10B, 10B, 10A, 10C plus 10A, 10D. We are taking 2 together plus 10B into 10C plus 10B into 10D, and then last will be 10C into 10D. So how many combinations are possible? Just see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we will, in place of S2, we will be writing all this. In place of S2, we will be writing all this. And S4 means 4 out of 4. So only one combination will be possible. That is 10A, 10B, 10C, and 10D. So I have S5 and S6 are not possible because the maximum number possible you can take 4, so you can't go beyond 4. So there was no point writing S5 and S6, but just to explain you the complete formula, we did that. So this is very important to remember. 10, how do we do 10A plus B plus C? Any number is given, you can take out any number. Any number of formulas can be taken out. Now we are going to do few questions. We are going to do few questions. Like he says, compute sine 15 from the functions of 60 and 45. From the functions of 45, 60 and 45. You have to find the value of sine 15. Now, sine 15 can directly be seen from the log table. But here he is asking you to compute sine 15 from the functions of 60 and 45. Now for this, like sine 15 we'll write as sine 60 minus 45. 60 minus 45 is 15 degree. So it becomes what? Sine A cos B. Sine A minus B. Sine A minus B. And what is the formula for sine A minus B? Sine A minus B, the formula is sine A cos B minus cos A sine B. Actually, these are practice sums, so that when you apply, this is the application of the formulas which you have learned. Sin A minus B is sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. Sin 60. The value of sin 60 is root 3 by 2. These are the standard values. These are the standard values. These are standard values. That is sin 60 cos 45. Sin 60 cos 45. Sorry, I dropped something. Sin 60 is root 3 by 2. Cos 45 is 1 by root 2. Minus cos 60. Cos 60 is 1 by 2 and sin 45 is 1 by root 2. So it is root 3 upon 2 root 2 minus 1 upon 2 root 2. So what we'll do is we'll take LCM as 2 root 2 and it'll come, sorry, root 2 it is. It is 2 root 2 and root 3 minus 1. So sine 15, the value of sine 15 is root 3 minus 1 upon 2 root 2 upon 2 root 2. So this is my time for recording is exceeding 26 minutes. I am stopping it. I am doing another video after that in which we'll do more problems. So just thanks for the time being.